At 5 tonight, the U.S. Supreme Court has agreed to hear a case that could further alter abortion rights nationwide. At issue is access to the drug mifepristone, which is a medication used in the most common ways of the methods for abortion here in the United States. A conservative group is now challenging the Food and Drug Administration's authority to approve the pill, which it did more than 2 decades ago.
Last year, when the court overturned Roe versus Wade, the court said the states will decide abortion access. Let's bring in our chief legal analyst, Khalif Rhodes, into this conversation. So, Khalif, this is the first abortion case since Roe v. Wade was overturned. So what are the potential impacts that this could have?
Yeah, as you mentioned in the opening there, this case springs out of the decision of overturning Roe v. Wade. So last November, folks filed a claim saying that even this drug should not be used. It made its way through the court. And most recently, a Court of Appeals court said that they kind of questioned if the FDA even had authority to give this pill out. They said that they would not make it illegal, but that it needs to be a lot of harder access to get to it in a lot more stringent process. And so the Biden administration, once that court came out with that ruling, went and appealed it to the Supreme Court, and now the Supreme Court has granted cert, which is an opportunity for them to hear it. And so we'll wait to see what they say. But in terms of the next steps, this has major ramifications in terms of the process, because as you mentioned, half of abortions that are done in the country are done using this form of medicine as opposed to going in and doing surgery.
All right, so let's talk about that in terms of next steps. So when will this case be argued, and when can we expect a decision?
They haven't put a date yet on it, but you would anticipate that it would probably land smack dead in the time frame that we don't want it to happen, which is June of next year, after the primaries and during height of election
That's
season.
exactly where I was going to go. I was going to say this is going to be one of the main topics.
I mean, it's already a topic that folks are deciding which hill they want to fight on and standing on it forever, and rightfully so. 50 to 60 plus years of Roe v. Wade have been fought within the court system, and now it is literally open season for folks to decide politically, how can I use this as something that will give me momentum to maybe win my seat. The issue that we have is that this is what the argument that the government is making, is that this is setting precedent for something that has long been established, and it has a secondary effect. What can happen if you're saying the FDA doesn't have authority to push out these types of drugs? Well, what other drugs will folks now start to question that they don't have authority? And that avalanche effect of you saying that they don't have authority is something that we don't want to have occur. And on the other side, they're saying, no, they don't have authority to do this. Why? Because you stripped that right, and this should be something that only the people will decide. I think the court will have to make a decision that I hope doesn't come down to partisan lines, but comes down to what the law says, and one that will be on the ballot and will be on everybody's mind.
So many overlaps with this topic. It seems like every day there could be a new thing coming forward with it.
100%. What I can tell you is this one is right behind them overturning Roe. This is major, and I'll say this as we end. This was the logical next step. If the Republican Party, who has pushed this forward, is saying that we're going to attack abortion, and Roe v. Wade was overturned, the medical portion had to be addressed. So it logically was there. I just didn't see it happening this quick.
Very interesting point. We're out of time, but there's so much more we could be able to talk about, with that and going in that
angle
in terms
for
of
sure.
politics. Yeah, Khalif Rhodes, thanks so much.